Here is a video that will show the flexibility of the new applications RamBase will roll out in the near future. We will use the sales order application as example in this video. As you can see in the left partition, you can see that you have access to more information on the screen than you had before. In addition, you can see the fields and columns have new, more intuitive names. You can see several columns in the left menu, with all the relevant information needed for identification and status, and sales orders listed vertically. Clicking on any of these sales orders will show all relevant details regarding the sales order in the partition to the right. An example of the flexibility of the new user interface can be shown using the cogwheel icon next to the filter field to the left. Here, you can add or remove columns in the list, depending on which information is relevant for you. It also has a button to revert the list to default view, in case you need to go back to the original setup. Columns which are irrelevant can easily be removed and new ones added if desired. Changing the columns will also affect the rest of the screen, as the user interface is dynamic. In addition to changing the columns you want in the list, you can also choose the order of the individual columns, in addition to the size of every column. Again, you can see the screen scaling and changing based on the actions you perform on the columns. You also have the option of changing the general scaling in regards to the left and right partitions on the screen using the middle divider. If you drag the divider too far, the system will close the left partition and show the order full screen. To revert, click the small arrow icon in the top corner. In addition to the new names on fields, you can also get a description of the different status codes on the orders by hovering the mouse pointer over the specific status code you want to inspect. Moving over to the right screen partition will show that you can have several sales order lines, or items, where previously it was limited to just a few. To get a better idea of what the functionality of the different fields are, you can now easily click the field name and receive a description of the given field in the language you have chosen as default. The fields open for edit by you are clearly marked as such with lines. A straight line indicates that this field is closed for edit. And hovering over the closed field will also show why you do not have access to edit it. As here, where you can see the error message, only allowed in status 1. The fields with the dotted lines, such as the shipping service field and the delivery terms field, are open for edit and you have access to perform changes. In concluding, this video will take a closer look at the filtering options you have in the new user interface. If you want to create simple filters, RamBase will suggest the most used filters for you. If, for example, you want to see orders ready for delivery, you can easily get Overview using this filter. The filter is set right below the filter field. If you want to add filters, you can do this by choosing additional filters. If you want to delete one or more of the filters, click the X at the end of the filter. In addition to the flexibility of the left partition, you can also change columns in the item view in the right partition. You can also choose the default view if necessary.